I immediately started recording part 5 after this, so I'm hoping that the glitch has stayed and Ethan is still mute. These other scarecrows are actually humans, because you can clearly see their faces, and the rest of their bodies as well. They are men. So, I have heard that the lady Dimitrescu likes to put men outside of scarecrows like this, and I like to think that she hands them off to Heisenberg like this. She's like, here, go get them. And he goes, gets his corpses from them over here. It's a fun idea. That's how they exchange. Ooh, a wagon.
I've been waiting for you, Mr. Winter.
You look like you just woke up. How do you know my name?
Anyone has heard of the likes of you. A hero searching for his daughter. Though I must say, that castle arouses suspicion.
And yeah, you also arouse.
I am but a humble merchant.
Here?
Oh, forgive my manners. Call me the Duke. Now to business. Weapons, ammunition, healing salves, anything you desire, I can provide.
I desire the 4 lords.
Welcome.
Alrighty, so here's the shop.
Please
Get
let
purchase
me know
items.
If you'd like to strengthen your weapons.
I don't think I need anything. Oop. No, not okay. He's like, oh, because he thought I was buying something. I believe weapon upgrades are going to be the most useful. I have 1340 lay. Not enough to upgrade anything yet.
What are you buying?
Oh, I can sell things, though.
A friend of mine used to say.
So the crystal fragments are probably the most worth selling. Is it F? Oh, I have to put like a number. Okay, that's how it works.
I think I would buy such things.
Yes, you would buy crystal fragments and crystal skulls. I have no use for them, so... Oh wait, there was more? I forgot to check the number. Now I have 5140 lay, which is definitely going to be enough for a gun upgrade. I would like to increase ammo capacity if possible. Yeah, there it is. I need 4,000 for the handgun. I need 6,000 for a shotgun, so let's actually go with this.
Delighted to.
I have 1140 lay. So I don't think that's enough for very much. Wait, extra baggage is the number of slots available in your inventory. I didn't read that. But I haven't run out of space yet, so it's not that bad. We'll come back, Dookie.
Till next we meet.
Sounds good. You can see the fish hanging off of there. You can see the meat. You can see that. What is that? Hard to tell. Hi, Duke. I don't know what he's looking for. Ah, his cigar! Ah, he's smoking now. It'd be fun to just hang out with the Duke and just say, hey, what's up? I know you can test your ammo on him, but I want to wait until I get a lot more ammo to have fun with him. So I'm guessing he's just taking a smoke break right outside the castle. Ethan? What? Before we hang out with him. In the castle. Speaking of which, I need to go in the castle. I'm taking a lot of time not going into this castle. No secrets. Stronger, Ethan. Gotta get stronger. So he still makes grunt noises. Castle Dimitrescu. He just has no voice lines, which is actually awesome. So, could Rose be here? These are the lovely daughters of the castle. I can't tell who's which, but they each have the sigil of the House of Dimitrescu on their collarbones. And they have the flowers. 3 daughters. Bella, Cassandra, and Daniela. This is definitely them. In the past, but who is who, I wonder? I believe they have different hair colors. One is blonde, one is red hair, one has like dark, brown, black hair. But I don't remember them having curly hair, so they must have had it curled by their mother. That's my guess. And they have different dresses. White, black, pink. These are some details I want to remember because it would be cool to see if we could identify which sister is which. They're not all the same lady, and they're not triplets. They do look different. And wow, the castle has some fancy stuff. I know you can break her vases, so kind of a pity. They look like they belong in a museum. Wait, those are some cool flowers. Yes! Read this. January 5th. Rednick. Delivery of 1 male, 3 females. January 28th. Mother Miranda. Meeting with Mistress Dimitrescu. February 1st. The Duke. Business discussions. Something I've noticed is that actually, with the female lords, the notes call them mistresses instead of ladies. Or even lords. So I find that kind of interesting. Why do they use the term mistress for Dimitrescu and Donna? You'll see that later, that they also refer to her as Mistress Donna. Whose boots are these, I wonder? I don't have a jump button, interestingly. I just have a guard. Nothing happens. They say nothing happens in Castle Dimitrescu. I'm about to make something happen. Here's that dude again. I keep just calling them historical dudes because, like, they almost look like U.S. presidents. This is not the U.S., though. Nor is this England or a place that would have those kinds of paintings. So I am a little bit confused. Statue's a little bit confusing to me as well. It's locked from the other side. Hopefully we'll be able to explore this castle in detail. Painting of a ship. And this ammo is going to come in handy, I bet. As he chaotically swaps between them for no reason. I love these flowers. I bet she gets them from the villagers. I bet they just drop off these offerings and then she just plants them in here. Ooh, even the vases have, like, bas reliefs on them. Carvings of people. That's a pen with a quill, so like a feather pen. These are some really nice things, m'lady. Who's that, I wonder? One of the daughters, maybe? She has a dagger. There's a scream, so somebody just got murdered. We run up here. Closed. The main atrium, I'm guessing, is what this place is. And there's a door there, and there's a door there. So if we click this, nothing. And I don't know who you're supposed to be a statue of, but you're holding scrolls, which makes me think you're a Greek philosopher, but there's no plaque or anything. There's a book and a scroll. Part of me wonders if this is actually from a church, and they just repurposed it for art. So they just, like, took all the stuff out of the churches and were just decorative with them. Just notice this. This does open. And a certain someone should probably be in here. Ooh, a red crystal skull. Examine. Norstein's Labyrinths. A craftsman of the late 19th century, Norstein was branded a heretic in his homeland, and he wandered the lands until he settled in a remote village. Norstein then created 4 labyrinths: the castle, the house on a hill, the water wheel, and the iron tower. Upon their completion, he put a gun to his temple and took his own life. Each labyrinth is unique, and requires its own specially crafted metal ball to operate. Each one contains crystallized human remains, which are said to be Norstein's 4 beloved wives. The labyrinths are their graves. Their graves. So whenever we see a labyrinth, we're seeing someone's wife's grave. Who I wonder are they the matriarchs, the original ones of the original ancestors of the 4 lords, I wonder. Finally a save. We don't have the thing to make this castle puzzle work. And you can't actually walk up on these steps, so you can't really get close to anything or find a hidden paper document. But now I think we hopefully explore secrets that may not be seen normally. There's going to be a writing here, and you examine it, but then, before you can really read it, bugs show up.
Looking for Rose?
Nope. What the? I'm not actually looking for her. That's why they're laughing. Hello. I'm not even gonna scream. Do what you will.
Man blood. Mother, I bring you fresh prey.
You are so kind to me, daughters.
Hello.
Now, let's take a look at him. Well, Ethan Winters. You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
Yes, Mother.
Yes, Mother. Starting to go a little stale.
Then let's devour his man-flesh quickly, Mother.
I am the one who captured him.
Now, daughters. First, I must inform Mother Miranda. But later, well, there will be enough for everyone. Put him up. Oh, be careful what you wish for, Ethan Winters.
Okay, hopefully you guys appreciate my choice to not commentate during a rare scene where you do not normally hear the voices of the characters without Ethan interrupting them. Because I think that is so cool. To just hear them without Ethan, his voice, anything. This is so cool. So, I am hung up by my hands, which I just silently dealt with that, apparently. Sometimes the grunts still make sounds. Good job. One hand out. That one looked like it just ripped through because his hand's not really complete. Just silently scream, Ethan. They're not really crazy witches, though. That is an inaccurate term for them. Maybe he's just deranged from blood loss, and he doesn't realize that what he's looking at are actually... Don't know if this is a spoiler. They are beautiful scientific experiments. And also beautiful people in general. So I would not call them necessarily witches, which is a religious term, and not necessarily a, whatever else you guys think it might mean. As in, witchcraft is a religion. Crimson glass. This is not a thing I can examine or anything. The fireplace is warm, though. We would just chill here. Thought those were bones for a second there. Nah, they're just used to move around the wood. Nice plate. So, these people really do like to read. They have a lot of libraries. And there's... I'm trying to study what kind of fruit that is. It pretty much looks like grapes and some citrus fruit. But they just kind of poured some blood gravy on it with the teapots. So this is just the place they have tea. You can see one of the gloves that a certain lady wears. I'm pretty sure she wears this black cloak as well. So, fancy. Probably throws parties. Probably with a lot of people. She probably has read a lot of books over the past 100 years. Probably very educated and intelligent. That's an interesting photo that I don't know. Don't know what it means. There's like a doll in it. A clock. And then I wonder if that is her in the past. Dimitrescu in the past. This probably is as well. These both look like her. None of these books have legible titles, so I'm not going to try to like figure out what they say. This one's locked. So I think I studied this room. There's probably a hidden way, hidden passageway. And nothing in here. I wonder why open a thing if it's not going to have anything in it. I missed this obvious thing because I was looking at all the pretty art. I mean, this is like an art museum. Why not stop and appreciate it? Why do I have this mine out, Ethan? Why do you make me automatically have this? I meant mine. I freaked out. Mine. We are crawling, letting them pass by. They don't use their legs. It's funny. Yeah, they came out of this tiny crack. And that's in our boot. It's interesting that you can stop as well and examine. It's a cool pot. I can pick up rusted scrap from up there. Right, I can't jump. Ethan lost his ability to jump. He can only do this now. If you breathe too fast, you just don't breathe. This looks like a mother and child, like the virgin thing again. Am I still crouching? Yes, yes I am. I can pick this up now. A maroon ring eye. There they go. So that I can move past. Yes, we must move past. There we go. Knight in armor. That closed. No way to go back. If there was a secret, I'll never know. So there are possibly 2 routes to go. Here's one. Where have they taken Rose? That's the first thing you're interested in, Ethan, not like the history and the story of this place. So each one has some kind of item to insert. They almost look like batteries, but with different numbered slots. So there's like a 1, 2, 3, 4. They each go on some kind of... They're supposed to like replace a head. This here is probably a clue. It says, mask the angel's blinded gaze, and only then will you be saved. Not quite a rhyme, but quite close. And then here is the main room. And this has a gothic sound. I'm pretty sure this is called gothic. And that chandelier is so glorious. It makes a sound when you get close. It's almost like a wind chime. I don't know if that's that audible on YouTube, but it makes a wind chime sound when you walk and touch it. This, what is this? Has blood inside the cup. So clearly, these teacups are for blood gravy. Yes, money. I wouldn't smash these, except they're all identical and they all have useful items, which we will need to progress. That's nothing. And boots. Hanging boots is what that picture looks like. Which, I find that kind of interesting. Why are there so many boots in her castle? Is a certain someone who wears boots hanging out at her castle, aka Heisenberg, comes to mind. That seems like... Oh, I just unlocked it by touching it. No key needed. So that seems to be what the boots look like they'd be for, right? This looks like, yes, the main room with the daughters. So I'm getting a good idea of direction. So this will be the way to get into that main room now. So that's unlocked. Here's that downstairs again. Why you pull up the mine, Ethan? We don't need it. I know you like looking at it for some reason. Whoop. No, 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 I didn't mean to turn around. I didn't know Q was whip your head around button. Interesting. So, I remember the Duke. The Duke is supposed to appear somewhere around here. But for now, we'll run around until... Oh, yeah, this is new. No, it's not. We just circled back around. Okay, so we're unlocking this place so that we really have a good idea of where everything is. Yep, here's where I was hung up. To be consumed. Is this a lever? This looks like a lever. A horsey lever. It looks like we can't interact with it. Either yet, or only she can touch it and use it. It's one of those things. Stop pulling out your minds, Ethan. Swapping back to my knife. Someone's a little bit too explosive crazy. That's where I go, I think. It's just already open. Hello.
Oh, we meet again.
Duke, why are you here?
Where there's coin to be made. And have you found your daughter?
Nope.
If she is truly here, the lady of the castle would have kept little Rose in her private chambers, would she not?
Dimitrescu?
The very same. Why don't you take a look? Maybe you'll get lucky. And speaking of looking, care to make a purchase?
Don't mind if I do.
Welcome.
Let's see what he has. We have 1900 lei. He's making strange sounds. Don't mind those. That's just Duke being Duke.
Pay me no mind.
I don't. We can sell the crimson glass, which is Dimitrescu's blood red wine glass, which is very valuable. We don't have a use for it, but it is a very interesting item. So, actually, before I sell it, I wonder if I could study it. Maybe I should sell this mine because of how often Ethan's just whipping it out.
Take care.
I do, Duke. So, was it Q? No. Interestingly, Q just whips you around like that. It was a V. It's probably V. For the map, for the journal. Oh, look, it updated. So, what happened since then was, we saw these first two pages. February 9th, morning, Louisa's house. I found survivors huddled together at Louisa's house. I think she's the bigwig here. But then one of them turned into one of those creatures. He slaughtered everyone there. I get it. These monster are the villagers, and this village is their den. I now know two things. That I'm the only one left, and that Rose might be in that castle, so that's where I'm going next. February 9th, morning, a mine. I was on my way to the castle when I was captured by a group of 5 twisted beauties. Heisenberg, a hammer-wielding asshole. Dimitrescu is the tallest woman I've ever seen. Donna has some kind of creepy doll. Moreau is some nasty pus-spewing thing. And last of all, their mother, Miranda. They can control those creatures too. Who? What are these people? February 9th, morning, in front of the castle. Some merchant, calls himself the Duke, appeared out of a horse-drawn caravan. He seems to know what's happening here. I don't trust him. But I don't have time for that. I need to search this castle for Rose, or at least some clues. February 9th, morning, castle chambers. This castle looks like something straight out of a gothic horror movie, complete with giant noblewoman and her 3 witch daughters. But they caught me while I was looking for Rose and strung me up. I had to bite the bullet in order to get loose. Hurt like hell, too. I don't remember any bullets, Ethan. Files. For the labyrinths. Norstein's labyrinths. We have the guest book. The dangerous creatures. Yes, I remember that. The goats of warding. And then everything else we have seen before. We don't really need the tips. Map. Now I don't remember why I pulled this up. He's just coughing in the background. I'm guessing that's his sales book. Or it's just a book that he reads for fun. I almost can read a title, but I'm pretty sure it's just the fabric. The texture of the fabric. I think I still have some time. In terms of to upload it in 30, or to have a 30-minute video to be uploaded so that YouTube doesn't take its sweet time. I've mentioned before, this is the first time I'm playing the game, so I don't know exactly where to go. It just says find Rose, right? So there's no indication of what that means. And we already went through that fence, so this is just a dead end. Oh, now you're not pulling up the mine anymore, Ethan. Yeah, I don't remember why I pulled up my menu. That is weird. I figured I would remember, but... Oh, I know what to do. I have to go up the stairs. That's gotta be it. Okay, very different playing a game yourself versus watching somebody else play, because it's like you want to admire. You want to feel immersed. You want to actually really observe. Whereas somebody watching this might be like, yes, you are progressing so slow. However, like this dude right here, I'm showing you the game. I'm showing you the details that exist in this game. Slowly and carefully I am. That looks like where the maroon eye should go. We can't use this as is. Interesting. Oops. I pressed V somehow. It's also that what is unique about my playthrough now? You don't get to hear Ethan, so stick around and hear the absence of Ethan. This is the one thing I'm valuable for, guys. Aw, damn. Lock from the other side. Ethan just whips out all his guns when the doors don't work. Why am I now pressing V? It's like, once I realize the V button exists, then my thumb just uncontrollably presses it. It's so weird. Nothing else can be broken. Can this be open? The wine room? Yes, yes it can. Let's put that away, Ethan. The wine room looks so beautiful. The winemaking techniques of Castle Dimitrescu can be traced as far back as the 15th century, the 1400s, long before the current occupants of the castle. Alcina Dimitrescu uses this legendary yet peculiar technique to enrich the wine's flavor intensity and bestow it with a thick bouquet. Her best vintage is Sanguis Virginis, meaning maiden's blood. It is kept in a special ornate bottle decorated with intricate silver flowers. When it says decorated with a bouquet, it makes me feel like they just insert flowers straight into the wine bottle, but I'm pretty sure that is not at all what they meant. Most of these fruits look like apples, pears, and grapes. All of which probably make great wine flavors. One of these is Virginia Rosie. And I'm pretty sure another one is Regina, meaning that the wine bottles we see at the beginning of the game are probably from Castle Dimitrescu. They make the wine of the village. That's how it seems. Yeah, you can see these much better. Regina Rosé. But like 3 different types of them. I know there's another word, but it's a little bit difficult to see. They intentionally make these labels kind of grainy, so if you want to go study them, look at them. Good luck. Oh man. It almost looks like it says Caesar Bartholomew or something with barbecue, and at first I thought it said Dimitrescu. Ethan? Ethan! That's the sigil of Castle Dimitrescu. Is this where we put the eye? No. So it is a thing that you have to insert. And my family photo never works for some reason. Even though it should. That photo should unlock everything. We'll come back. What else is unlocked? That is not. I'm confused by this not being able to be used as is. It might be that I have to examine it. And I can't... Where's my inventory? Here it is. I thought my inventory would have the ring, but it doesn't. I'm gonna start pressing buttons. That is a pause menu. That is the reload. So I'm going to pause here until I figure it out, actually.